What is up, YouTube? Today, we're taking a look at the best M433 attachments in Battlefield 6. The M433 is the first AR that we get access to in Battlefield 6. It deals 25 damage and it has a fire rate of 830 rounds per minute. This gives it a time to kill of 217 milliseconds at 10 meters, which is extremely good in comparison to the rest of the ARs. I don't see as many people using the M433 as other weapons, and I believe that it might be due to the high amounts of recoil and high spread that this weapon has. Today's build will minimize the amount of recoil as much as possible while still using a suppressor to give us an advantage by not showing up on the minimap in most situations. We're also minimizing the bloom so that you can take fights anywhere from short range to medium ranges without switching to single fire. Keep in mind though that the M433 does not perform very well at long ranges, so you should be ready to switch over to single fire when someone is around 60 meters away. It keeps a lot of its damage at range though, so you'll still be able to drop them extremely fast even at those longer ranges and in single fire. At shorter ranges though, you will have the advantage due to the great time to kill of the M433, so I know that you'll have a great time with it. And with all that said, let's get into the attachments. Let's start off with a blank M433, where we begin with the optic, where you could choose whatever you really want here, but lately I've been going with the 1X, the OSA 7, because of the sight picture is just so clear, and I don't really find myself needing that extra zoom in the game. Also because you have less zoom than usual, usually you would have like a 1.25x, you actually end up feeling like you have less recoil. But again, you can choose whichever one you want, this is truly just preference. Next up is the muzzle, where I find that there's a lot of value in the long suppressor. Not only does it make it harder for an enemy to spot you on the minimap, but it also really improves your recoil buildup and your recoil recovery. Although it doesn't mention it here on the control stats, you will feel the difference in game. Suppressors in Battlefield 6 are just generally extremely useful, so I definitely think you should put one of these on. The only other option here that I would find actually useful, because the biggest issue in the M433 is the bloom, would be the converter, but you would have to keep in mind that you will be 3D spotted anytime that you're shooting the weapon. So instead, I definitely prefer the long suppressor. It is only 25 points for all of these benefits. So let's put it on. Next up is the barrel, where I do think that the 16.5-inch fluted barrel makes a big difference because of this one little part in the description where it says that it actually helps your accuracy while moving. And as you might know, there's a bug right now in the game where if you are not fully ADS'd in when you start shooting, the bloom that you're going to experience is going to be the same one as if you were moving. Therefore, if we help that, we can mitigate a little bit of that bug. So let's put on the 16.5-inch fluted barrel. The other ones are also good, but they don't help you in the same way. Your bloom is not going to improve at all due to these barrels, so the only one that I actually find useful here is this 16.5-inch fluted barrel. Next up on the underbarrel, because this weapon has a lot of recoil, I find that the classic vertical foregrip is the perfect one for this weapon. It is quite expensive, but it gets rid of about 25% of the recoil that you're going to feel with a weapon, and this weapon does have a lot of recoil, especially going to the right. This will mitigate both vertical and horizontal recoil though, and it helps out your bloom as you can see in the stats. On the wiki it did say that you get this one by default, but that doesn't really sound right. You let me know if that is true or not, because I can't really check now that I've already unlocked it. So for the bloom and the recoil improvements, let's put on the classic vertical foregrip. Next up on the magazine, we're already at 100 points, so we don't really have many choices, so we're just going to stick to the 30-round magazine. If you compare this to the M4A1, we do have a slightly slower rate of fire, which is why I'm actually okay with only having 30 rounds on this weapon. Something that you could do to get the 36-round magazine, as in you would need 10 extra points, if you're okay at handling the recoil of the M433, would be switching over to the 6H64 vertical grip. This will free up 10 points, and it does give you about 20% recoil mitigation, and it also helps your bloom, so the difference in between the classical and the 6H vertical grip are not that crazy, and you are freeing up 10 points. But again, that is only if you really need those 6 extra rounds. But instead, let's stick to this 30-round magazine. And lastly, on the ammo, we're just going to keep the FMJ ammo the standard, because the penetration ones are not really worth it due to the increased recoil, and you already have to control a decent amount for this weapon. And now this is the finished build for the M433, so let's go into the fire firing range real quick so that you can see how it will behave. Notice how because of the optic, we don't really feel like we have that much recoil, whereas if you had an optic that was a little bit zoomed, you would definitely feel that a lot more. And part of the issue with the M433 is that if I just aim down my sights and shoot, you can notice how it goes all the way to the right. So you do have to pull down and left by quite a bit, just diagonally down and left. That will make it so that your shots land pretty much in that perfect spot, and all you have to worry about is the bloom. So if you're looking at somebody at this range, you can definitely get them pretty quickly, but it would be a lot easier and a lot quicker if at this type of range you would just switch over to single fire so that you could just tap them away. It'll be a lot quicker than having to control the bloom at that distance. The M433 has great time to kill, and it keeps its damage at range better than the M4A1 as a starter weapon, but it has harder to control recoil and worse bloom. This means that if you're good at controlling it, you'll definitely be outperforming most players out there in the battlefield. And now that we have the build locked in, let's jump into a 76 kill game in Siege of Cairo to see the setup in action. Enjoy! He doesn't know! He doesn't know! We're in Siege of Cairo today, playing as support because he's the better frontliner, to be honest. Oh my god, that scared me. As I was saying, he's the better frontliner because he can heal himself, and that's really why we're playing him. Let's get you, and you can revive your teammates too. It's free and easy points. Very useful to be able to do all these things together. Throw a grenade right there because I know there's more people. Oh, I hear somebody on the left. I wonder if they're coming through or not. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get it. We're capturing. There's only one person on this point, and they gotta be on this side. We got the point. Let's go. M433 at these ranges is actually really good. I saw him. Not through the smoke, though. I didn't see him through the smoke, I swear. Oh my goodness. I think that guy heard me or something because I have no idea how he knew that I was there. Good thing he started sprinting instead of just walking. I noticed that in this game, it's better if you walk instead of sprint when you're about to find people. Got him, good. They definitely helped out the bloom a little bit in pretty much every single weapon in the game. So the M433, that's why I'm doing the video now, feels a lot better than before. I'm gonna smoke out this section so that as I cross the road, they have a hard time seeing me. And I know that there's somebody on the left here. I might be able to pick up my teammate. Never mind, teammate's got it. Yeah, let's go with the grenade. Now they're probably gonna come and pick up a whole bunch of people here. Still had 13 rounds, but I kind of don't want to deal with that right now. No way. What? Oh, brother, what did I just do? First of all, how did he see me? What is his FOV? 300? Get inside, get inside. Yes, okay, we're kind of behind him right now. See if we can use that to our advantage. Got a tank here, that's good. Somebody on the left-hand side. Not looking on the minimap right now because I need to pay attention in case anybody shows up right in front of me. Let's get in here. This is a really good spot. There we go, one. There's some more, there's more. Hold on. Gotta not move too much as I shoot this. This gun is extremely good for these ranges because of the time to kill. It's wonderful. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh, that tank almost just killed me. The way that he was pushing me into the enemy, that was crazy. Wait, this guy actually got to revive him? Come on now. No way, dude. That's so crazy. I already got 20 kills. Let's revive some teammates here. That's... What? I hate you. Let's put out some smokes. So I kind of want to run through here. Get all the way to the edge. There's usually somebody right there in the corner. But I guess not today. Like right here usually. So you might want to watch out for that yourself. I just saw somebody pass. Is he on the left still? There we go. Oh, yes. There we go. Okay, now I reload real quick. Wait, there's somebody in there. Okay, great. This gun really just works very well for these shorter ranges. The medium ranges too. Long ranges, not so much. You definitely gotta switch over to single fire at longer ranges. So this type of map, Siege of Cairo, being mainly a short range map, you're pretty well off by just staying in fully automatic. There's a whole bunch of them in this little alleyway. Alleyway? Yeah, alleyway. That's the word that I was looking for. Then I jump over. He never expects it. Catch teammates. No! Man, I can't revive anybody in this game. Is there any way that I can go all the way... Holy, that scared the crap out of me. Can I go all the way around without dying here? Oh, dude, I can. I didn't think it would be that easy, actually. I thought I would be a lot closer to death. Yes, that's perfect. And we have a suppressor, so they're not gonna have an easy time deciphering where I'm at. I don't have any grenades. I wanted to throw one. I think one of them knows I'm in here, so they're gonna rush through. But my teammates got it. Yes. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that's really bad. Let's go back. I'm going back to where I came from. Oh, dude, stop moving, please. I wonder if they'll jump through. Yep. He didn't see me. Oh, there was another guy. Help. There's an enemy here, teammate. Oh, you got this, you got this, you got this. No, I had such faith. Smoke this out so that I can have an easy time running through. Probably pick up my teammate here. Good. At this range, you barely need to burst. It's really like the first 8 rounds that pretty much go exactly where you need them to. But after that, then you need to start bursting. Hey, uh-oh. Get him. Get his ass. Yeah. Well, sadly, there's no... Are you a medic? I think the other guy's a medic. I think he might be able to pick me up. You're a medic, right? But you're not a medic? Are you a medic? No one's a medic. Ooh. What? I was gonna pick you up. Okay, well, he's still in there. I knew it. There we go. Hold on, hold on. At this range, you definitely gotta switch over to single fire because they're head glitching. If they weren't head glitching, you could just stay in fully auto. I'm not gonna let you kill my teammate from behind like that. Let's go this way. I'm gonna keep my weapon out. Usually I would take out my defibs because you run faster. One. Okay, now get back over here. No. That's so sad. But it's fine. No, there's one more. Oh, Jesus. No way. He was hip firing the whole time. That was good. Oh, there's a guy down here. Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. There we go. Oh, hey. How are you doing? Is there any more? There is. Look at this guy. He was just trying to revive people or something. He's kind of sitting there with his defibs out. Now, the issue right now is that these guys are doing a very good job at keeping us at bay, my team here. And we have 110 tickets. It is definitely possible, but it won't be easy. I don't know how that guy just saw me. Just smoke him out so he can't just kill my team. Okay. That was crazy that he ran through. Perfect. Now, if that guy killed me, would have been bad. Just run straight through here, get my smokes back. What's it not healing me? There we go. Wait, is that what I think it is? At that range, you probably want to switch over to single fire. You could do 2-round bursts, but it's a little bit easier to do single fire. Well, 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 this guy has no health right now. Where'd he go? There he is. I'm gonna continue left, actually. Let's do this. We got 25 damage at these short ranges, and 830 rounds per minute. We're talking of a 217 millisecond time to kill, which is really good. I saw an enemy here. Where'd he go? Wait, there were two, actually. Okay, I'm glad I got him. We're getting A. Good. There's another one. Let's go. Is there a third? I'm trying to go nice and slow right now, not too fast. So that way I can... Oh, I got you. No, let me pick you up. Yes. Yes, let's go. Oh, that was so good, actually. I don't know what's happening right now. Can I just stop getting blown up? It would be nice. Ooh, I'm a mobile resupply bag. And maybe I can use my smokes for this, too. Kind of want to run through the smoke. There's another one. I just saw his ass. There we go. It's little tiny feet. I got you, teammate. That's what I'm here for. Oh, you don't need a weapon when you got a defibs. Let's go. We got the sector. Got him from both ends. Little bit of DP. Let's go. Is that an enemy? That's a teammate. Sometimes I can't really tell. So I just end up shooting anyways. We're on the last sector. We got 70 kills right now already. Look at this guy. He had the same idea too. Reload real quick so we're nice and full. Let me go upstairs. I wonder what's up here. Oh, what's up here is at least one kill. Hell yeah. Haha, yes. This is such a good spot to be, dude. Oh my god, that's the bloom bug right there. It didn't reset when I stopped moving. Oh, I hate that bug. They haven't fixed it yet. Okay, perfect. There's a little bit of recoil on the M433, so you definitely gotta pull to the left heavily. The recoil is not really vertical much. It's mostly horizontal. You know, what I really like about the M433 over the M4A1 right now is that it actually keeps that 25 damage at those 10 meters. Holy, we've done it! And I was just on the ground calling for medics. That's crazy. My teammate just didn't want to do it, but it's fine because we won. 28-minute match, 76 kills. That was a wonderful game in Siege of Cairo. Lots of fun. In the comments down below, let me know what you thought about this build for the M433. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Owl out.